Yo, what's good? What's poppin'? A little bit different right here. This is just me speaking on some real shit. It's only a select group of individuals that will understand what I mean where where I'm coming from when I say this. Huh? Like, at a point in your life, right, you realize how relevant it is to just be a decent human being. That it's only a few people watching that might really understand what I'm saying. Respectfully to the others, but I'm just saying. It's about how can I put good vibes and energy into the air, bro? How can I just do something good, like something decent every day I'm still blessed to even wake up with? Sometimes you get put in certain places for particular reasons and you don't even know it till you look back on hindsight like, okay, I get that. I don't think we really ever fully understand our purpose, but I think sometimes we got to get put in certain situations for us to really understand, okay, maybe this is what I was supposed to do. We're like faced with the situation sometimes. And we look back like, now what? If I wouldn't have done that. Here's an example. I don't mind doing for others if I can. Some folks ain't trying to hear that, and I understand that. Right? Cause we sometimes we go out our way to try to do right by somebody else and we get bit dead in the ass for that. It's truth too. We can't be nice to everybody. People show us this shit, right? Same time, I don't think we should let one ignorant, unappreciative fool change our ways, right? If you want to do something, do it. If you want to be about something, be about it. Right? You got some decent people, some halfway decent, some good people, and you got some fucked up ass people in the world. That's just what it is. But don't let it change you. That's what I'm saying. Like that one man, woman might have been a piece of after we did that one good deed, right? And you might find yourself regretting that. But it's a million others who like are the complete opposite to that. I try to keep that in mind. And like I stay telling folks, move, act accordingly. I say that for a reason. I've been saying that for the past few years. I say that for a reason. Like for instance, the other night I went to the store and this older dude was standing outside. It was cold as bricks too. Right? This man was standing on the corner. I never seen him a day in my life. He walks over to me and he say, "Brother, can you help me out? Like I'm down and out. I'm starving. Hadn't ate nothing." I'm sure we all heard that before at some point when you go to a store or something like that, right? And we know half the folks be lying. They just be trying to get a couple of dollars out you. And some folks be telling the truth. Let's keep it real. Majority of the times they might have been lying. And we're trained to think that way because people will lie to get what they want. And you think back and it's like, well, if they wasn't lying though. I'll be real with you. In my brain, a few thoughts popped up. He could be lying. He might be trying to get his smoke or drink on. I thought about all that. I ain't crazy. I ain't stupid or nothing like that. But what did I do? What was the decision Realest made? I could easily tell this man, nah, brother, I ain't got it. Hope everything work out for you. Have a nice night. It's so easy to tell somebody that. Hope it works out for you. Be easy. It's so easy to tell somebody. Or I could take a chance and do a decent thing as a human being because I'm one of those people. I actually wake up and I'm like, what can I do good today? Like, how can I put some type of good energy into the air, right? How can I put a good vibe out there? So that's what I did basically, right? I looked out for him and went about my damn night. How many people do you know that without even blinking would have walked off? And I'm not saying they would be wrong to do it because we know why they do it. Folks will lie to you. Everybody ain't appreciative. Everybody don't deserve to be looked out for. You know what I mean? We all done met that person that make us think twice about doing something good for a motherfucker. You know what I mean? Everybody got their choice. This is what I figured though, right? I could go about my night, pass judgment on this man, and assume he was a dope head or a drunk looking for what's next. Or give the man some benefit of the doubt and just do something decent. which wasn't going to hurt me in any way. It wasn't going to put a dent in my pocket or make any difference for me, regardless of what. I know it's folk who would not have done that, wouldn't have gave that man a brown penny or even a speck of lint out their pocket. Nothing wrong with that, because again, I understand it, right? Nothing wrong with that either. People don't want to be made a fool of for doing the right thing, bro. That's why a lot of people don't even bother trying to do right by other people. You get sick of people taking advantage, right? A motherfucker will lie to you in a minute to get what they want. That's just what it is. Man, woman, it don't matter what gender or nothing. Motherfuckers will make you look crazy for trying to do something from the heart. Don't want to look dumb. So why bother is what they figure. I figure is this here. Who's the one that would look the craziest between me and him if I decide to make this decision to do right by this man, right? Out of me and him, who would look the craziest? The one that was just being an unselfish human being trying to put some good in the next person's life, or the one that had to make up a lie about being hungry in the first place to get it? Because that's just type of person I am. If I could do it, I'd do it. If it ain't gonna hurt me or break me, I figure why not? Like, what difference is it gonna make? It took a couple seconds out my I kept it pushing, right? And let's say the person really was fronting. Maybe they was lying just for the help. I personally can never even feel the way about that. I think sometimes we're so trained to think that people are lying to us about the help they ask us for that we don't never stop and think, well, what if they not lying? Right? I don't believe in letting one or two unappreciatives playing a factor in how I carry myself. Like, I have my moments, but you know, you can't change people, man. Right? You can't change people. Everybody is different. It's just on you to decipher it. That's what that is. It's bigger than that. It's about your reputation, your aura, right? How do you want to leave? Like, you want to be that person who is actually doing some good around there. It's not about if that person was lying to you or not. You did something good for somebody, and people remember you for that. That's how I look at it. That's what my mind is at all times. I'm a believer of putting that energy that I prefer to receive back out there in some form. Because how you going to receive it if you don't put it out there? If you don't give back, how are you to receive it? Point being, it's not always just about the person the deed was done for. Everybody might not always deserve it, but don't stop being the person you are just based on those few times you regret it. Because I guarantee you, as many times you were good to somebody that might not have been worth it, it's more than that definitely didn't do. Now you tell me if I'm lying. I don't let greedy, unappreciative, ignorant, shiesty, dirty, slimy, sneaky motherfuckers stop you from being a decent motherfucker. That's basically what I'm saying. No matter what their intentions were, as long as I know I was genuine about it, I can never feel bad. That's what I'm saying. So don't feel bad about putting that energy out there, about trying to do something good by somebody, even if it's a complete stranger. You know, it's a shame to say it'll be a complete stranger that might look out for somebody more than their own family, because their own family figured, oh, they just a fuck up. You know, they just somebody who don't, you know what I mean? They're that expression, the black sheep. Do you ever ask yourself, is there a reason this person is the black sheep other than what y'all are saying? Maybe I just don't agree with their ways, but maybe everything was genuine. Maybe they stand on everything they did. And maybe I'm just scared to. It's kind of going somewhere else, so I'll leave it there. You know what I mean? A realist one, man. You know, hit the like, subscribe, sharing all of that. You know, hype a nigga up, man. I'm gone.